probably clicked on this video because you're trying to figure out who is this new doll boy that's kind of creepy and resembles a similar aesthetic to the girl doll from season 1 and season 2. Well, you clicked on the right video. Today we're gonna go over the origins and the backstory, pretty much the lore of who this new boy doll is, a little bit of the backstory and other stuff. But what's up everybody, MrNova here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day and a wonderful week. I really hope you guys are enjoying the Squid Game series that I just started. Don't forget to subscribe, but enough of this talking, let's just get straight into the video. So this new doll, their name is Cheol-Su. Pretty much Cheol-Su is Young-hee's boyfriend. But that's pertinent to his role in the games. Or is he just another killer doll that causes mayhem? Young-hee became utterly terrifying in Red Light, Green Light. That's the girl doll. Her name is Young-hee. Tracking every player's movement to determine who should be eliminated or, if you move, shot to death. Maybe Cheol-Su has been saved for the third and final season for something even more horrific. But let's dive into a great cultural significance of the two dolls because there's a whole back lore to this. Young-hee, aka the girl doll, and Cheol-Su, the boy doll, aren't just random girl and a boy. Their names are actually derived from a traditional South Korean childhood stories, with the pair frequently being found in school textbooks to teach kids how to read or impart basic moral lessons. It's kind of similar to how a lot of kids' stories in the United States will use names like Jack and Jill or Dick and Jane whenever a story is dependent on one boy and one girl. With that in mind, the names of Young-hee and Cheol-Su harken back to the players' childhoods, which is entire framing device surrounding the games. Every competition, whether it's red light, green light, tug of war, or pentathlon, it's rooted into the things the players have done when they were kids, creating an instant juxtapositions between the innocent nature of the games and the deathly outcome for most of the participants. So, given that Young-hee and Cheol-Su are often compared to Jack and Jill, a popular fan theory online is that the first game in Squid Game Season 3 will be some version of the Jack and Jill nursery rhyme, where the players have to get a pail of water up a hill. Elements of red light and green light might be thrown in as well, with players only being able to move with one of the dolls says green light. But to be fair, we're not really sure how this theory holds up with the water. Koreans probably wouldn't even know about Jack and Jill. While there is Jack and Jill board games, it's ultimately a concept that people who grew up in South Korea probably wouldn't know about. Essentially, consists of Squid Game is that everyone plays traditional Korean childhood games, and they're probably played before. This makes the games fair because no one has inherited advantage over someone else. With that in mind, drawing from a Western nursery rhyme doesn't make a lot of sense. Besides, Hong Dong-hyuk already told Entertainment Weekly, CheolSu also hint at the most exciting game in Season 3 as well. If he's hyping it up that much, it must be pretty special. The only other hint we get in the post-credit scenes is a train crossing sign switching from red to green. Previously, the doll would just say red or green light, so the signal suggests something else will trigger the game events. Whatever the game winds up being, it's possible it will tie into the trolley problem, a thought experiment about whether someone would allow a train to kill 5 people stuck on the tracks or pull a lever to divert the train to only kill 1 person. It's possible to play an even more messed up version of red light, green light that incorporates elements of the trolley problem, with CheolSu, the boy doll, also keeping tabs on the players. But guys, this is just a theory. And it's a well-derived theory, and pretty much where the boy doll came from, the origins. It's pretty much the way they describe a lot of Korean childhood textbooks, and like, you know, those storylines that you read to your kids before they go to sleep. It's just one of those. Every time when you were a kid, if you live in the USA, you had one of these like storybooks or textbooks, and you normally see a girl and a guy being represented. Normally, they just had random, like, you know, John Doe names like Jack and Jill. So this is just a similarity here that most people in South Korea and Korea will pretty much know and get the reference from, because they grew up seeing these kids kind of similarities in their childhood textbooks or stories. So that's pretty much a backstory of where this new creepy boy doll came from and how it ties in to the season 3 of Squid Games. I think it's gonna be a very messed up game. They're very much hyping it up, meaning that this game might even be one of the hardest, harshest, bloodiest games we ever seen between season 1 and season 2. So we might have like a crazy ending. Now, I'm pretty curious to find out what your theories are. Let's discuss it down in the comments. I love discussions in the comments. I always try to reply and like every single one of them. I actually read every comment. So it would really mean the world if you guys could subscribe, turn notifications on. But honestly, as always, I'm MrNova and I'm out. Peace.